The Calliope hummingbird is the smallest bird in North America. This is a male. In spite of their size, their courtship displays are amazing. This male has his throat feathers, or gorget, spread as he performs a shuttle display. In the shuttle, the male hovers right in front of the female. This is what it would look like to us. During the display, he makes this sound. Get out. To our eyes, his wings were just a blur, but this is what it looks like in a high-speed video. Notice how he flaps his wings in a pulse and then stops flapping for a moment. These pauses create the gaps between each of the bzz 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 sounds that he produced. The males shuttle right before copulation, in this case with a stuffed hummingbird. The second type of display they perform is a dive. To dive, the male ascends about 20 meters in the air and then turns and descends. In these clips you can see him flapping his wings to power his descent. As he passes over the female, he first spreads his tail slightly and then does a barrel roll. Here's the barrel roll in an even slower motion. After the roll, he glides up. He might do 20 of these dives in a row. I was fascinated with the sound that he makes during the dive. It turns out the bzz sound is made by the tail. Here's what a male with no tail sounds like. The bzz sound is gone, but he still makes the sound, which I think is a vocalization. To figure out how the tail makes the sound, I tested the feathers in a wind tunnel. Here is an ultra-high-speed video of one of his tail feathers, Rectrix 1. Though it is fluttering, it did not make much sound. But notice how the feather rotates a bit with each flutter. When I saw that in the video, it gave me the idea to test what happens when the feathers hit each other. It took me a long time to figure out how to get them to hit each other. It looks like this. And when they hit each other, they generate this sound, which is similar to the sound the birds actually make. So, I think that the buzzing sound is made by the tail feathers of the hummingbird hitting each other when the male spreads his tail at the bottom of the dive. He dives to get enough airspeed to make his feathers flutter. This is Chris Clark demonstrating the courtship displays of the Calliope hummingbird.